hello. So many of you have asked about this design wall and how we made it. So this is totally DIY. I'm gonna walk you through everything that we used in the video here. And I just wanna tell you a couple of things really quick. So the foam that we used is from just a local hardware store, Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards. Anybody like that should carry it. Now we used two pieces that we put one on top of the other, and I'll show you in the video how we did that. And these sheets are like under $20 a piece. The flannel that I used is a wide back flannel. I bought it at Joann's, which we all know Joann's no longer exists. So you can look for a wide back flannel at local quilt shops. You could also get a flannel sheet, like a top sheet. That would work as well. Some people have used like flannel back table covers, but I've heard mixed reviews on those, that they work and some that say no, they don't work at all. So you might have to try a couple of different things. This is a really soft flannel. You want something that's just super soft because that's what grips your fabric. You don't need anything to hold your fabric against the design wall. I don't have a quilt block, but I have a practice piece of fabric, and you can see you just put it up like that and it stays there. And quilting cotton clings perfectly to this. So that is what I used, where I got it. The size of this wall is 7 by 8. Now the sheets are 4 by 8 each, but we did cut them down to fit the space here. You can see, well, no, you can't see. I have like 2 inches left at the top of the ceiling. So we didn't have enough to go all the way up. This is a really good size. Now, if you don't have space for one that is that big, you could do one 4 by 8 sheet of the insulation foam board. And the reason we use the insulation foam board is because it's really lightweight. What I have done in the past is I had one 4 by 8 sheet using as a design wall, and I just tucked it like behind an open door, or just, you know, kind of tucked it away wherever I had space. This is just what is working best for me in my space. I'm going to show you how we put this together, how we wrapped the flannel around, the batting, all the things, and then how we put it up. To make this quilt design wall, what we used first, this is foam that you can get at the hardware store. It's, oh my gosh, probably about 1 inch thick. We took 2 pieces of foam, and on the back side, we taped it together with duct tape. The other side is a layer of batting and then a layer of flannel over the top. So we used a spray adhesive to adhere the batting to the foam. Then we used another layer of adhesive to adhere the felt to the batting, and then we wrapped it around, pulling it tight on both. So we did the sides first, so we pulled the sides, we taped that one down, pulled this one really tight, taped it down, and then we did the same for the top and the bottom, where we made sure to pull it really nice and tight so that it is tight on the front side. That's the most important part, is you want it to be nice and tight. And doing the layer of batting and the layer of flannel just gives you a little bit extra loft. It makes the board a little squishy. I've never had quilt squares fall off before. Like, they stay on there. I've even walked by and like created some air just to see if it would make a difference, and it didn't at all. So they stayed on there. So now what I'm gonna do to put this up on my wall is I've got these command Velcro strips. And so I'm just gonna take 2, stick them together, and then I'm going to put them all the way around the perimeter and then through the middle and stick it to the wall. These are the command hooks. So I'm just going to peel them off, stick Velcro to Velcro, and then I'll peel this off. And then I'll have Mike come in and help me lift it up so that we get it nice and even where we want it. And then we'll stick it right to the wall. You can see here a little bit better. The duct tape that we used, it was just a white regular duct tape. And then we really taped that flannel down. We folded down the corners. I believe when we did that, we did trim the excess out of the corner and folded it over itself so that it eliminated some of the bulk. And then we used 4 command strips at the top, 2 through each side, 2 in the middle, and then 4 on the bottom, so that the command strips go all the way around and through the middle. If you're really worried about it, you could add more here and down here. I don't think you need to though, because we had this design wall up in my other space for over a year and it never budged. And it was easy to take down because just the Velcro pulls apart. And then the command strips pulled right off my wall and they didn't do any damage. You want me to go back and look at it?
No, I think it'll, I mean, I can
think
hold
that looks
it.
good.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
So I think that's what we'll do is we'll get the bottoms peeled first and then stick that and then work our way up.
I'm gonna peel the middles too, because I feel like that's gonna be really hard to try to reach in and do that. I'm gonna peel everything but the top four. Is it where we want it on that far over?
I mean, I'm close to this outlet.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So how are you gonna peel the top ones?
I'm gonna have to go up there with the ladder.
You gonna be tall enough? You're not gonna be able to get the middle ones.
Well, there you go. That's how we made this design wall. I hope that was helpful for you. Now remember, you can make whatever wall works best for you and your space. There's a lot of different ways to do things. This is just how we chose to do it. Oh, and that super cute quilt I was laying out in that video, you can watch how I made that here. It's a free tutorial.